Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to the Football Greats. It's of Wideness, and ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we did it. We did it. We are going to that final. Not only gonna be playing final, but we're also gonna be playing Cape football next season. How do you feel? Siraselo iviki lonke. Siraselo iviki lonke. Hey, Ribeiro is too good for South African football. Where was Ribeiro today? Huh? Huh? Shalulile. Hey, huh? Huh? Alende. Hey, Reyners. Huh? Huh? Suarez usnikile. Ushilo uDuba wathi ukhonje ubatshele from Monday ukuthi target that one. Lo uzosinika lo into esifunayo. It was an offside. Yes, it was an offside. I benefited. Other people have been benefiting, and I wish I can get these benefits 5 games in a row. I'm going to that final with those benefits. And Orlando Pirates, 10 May, Moses Mabila, prepare yourselves. Prepare yourselves. We're coming for everything. London's again in 2019. It won't happen. We're coming for everything. 10 May, Moses Mabila, prepare yourselves. Prepare yourselves. What a game of football, ladies and gentlemen. What a game of football. You know, I don't want to say if film in the first half of the game, because you know what, we're going to get something bad. I saw first half, because you know what, we might just, and why in because of normally Miss Dlala and the Sundowns, it game we won from first half, which I also tell you. Igame ibona first half ukuthi ala Chiefs ayengeke ibone anything. Igame ibona first half ukuthi Downs namhlanje usivalele khonini. Isiyodlala ngevika adluzilambi. But mothi yabheka le first half, the only shining thing that they had was that free kick. At least they have something to celebrate. They have at least a free kick to celebrate. But what a game of football. Today Nabi got it spot on. And I've been saying this, Nabi is never the problem. Nabi got it, you know, I looked at that game and I was like, you know, Lamachi Talawa, I share low block. And even Tuba said it, our coach Bachili, it downs is very good to build up. Ninga press unnecessarily. Low block, sit back and Babugela press only when it's necessary. And we pressed when it was necessary, which we got a goal, which brought us back into the game. An offside trap, good. That's what we want. But now, this mustn't make us forget to most of those players need to go. But we're still coming on that one. But today, we just gotta give it to them because they left everything on the pitch. They left everything on the pitch. You just gotta give it to them. You know what, Bafetu? For today, yes, Downs had the position, but visit those stats. You'll see, which you know what? Almost equal shots, almost equal attempts to show what you know. We also wanted that game. You know, if Bessie loses in that game, I wasn't even gonna be that mad because of I watched that game. I was like, okay, these guys they mean business today. These guys buy a bonus buy a phone, the game there. And that's what we want, for players to come in there and leave everything on the pitch. Fight for the badge. So we are going to that final, and all I can say is Tuba, thank you for that goal. Thank you for that goal because of Ukoragwa Tuba, that goal. It gave us that belief. You know what? You might just. Because of it, Downs even about anything. Downs even anything. Like how they always do. Like how they normally do. But I watched that game, I looked at that game and I was like, at least extra time, I didn't think we might win that game. But I was like, you know what? I had that belief. But you know what? We might just. Because of us, so we took it down the next ones today. They're not doing anything. So we in twos. Hence I said to you guys, even if we had lost that game, I wasn't even gonna be that mad because of those guys left everything on the pitch today. And unfortunately, it's something or abanga week in, week out. But if these players were to do this week in, week out for each and every game, we far now. We far now in terms of league standings, in terms of the energy, in terms of, you know, the belief, your team. That's far. But now, you all know what normally happens. And I want those Nabi haters. I want those guys. I've been defending Nabi the whole season. I want Those Nabi haters, I want those people who are busy saying Nabi must go, Nabi must go. Step outside. I told you, Nabi is never the problem. He is never the problem, but the players. The Nabi haters, go, step outside. Zvezeni, Nina, who are busy saying Nabi must go, Nabi must go. Step outside. He's never the problem. Look at what he did today. And I've been telling you guys, Nabi is never the problem. Nabi is never the problem. Just give him time. Niggas is cutting. I constructed a team. I built a monster of a team. We can't be changing coaches each and every season, guys. We can't be always turning back and blaming those coaches, forgetting and not looking at the players that we have. He is never the problem. So give him time. Megelena build the project. But whatever, hey, he's cooking, but I put me again, because of the Pirates now, before Chelsea lama league, lama cup lawa, illegally win. Ipegili avutwa ngesikhathi sabo. So nathi again, spegeni so vutwa ngesikhathi sethu. Even if it has to take the season le yonke ukuthi okwethu kuvutwe, we will wait. But at the end kuzovutwa. At the end kuzovutha nokwethu ukudla because of ekugcineni angeke kupheke kungavutha likhe ibhotolo lingapheli. Ayikho imile engaqedi. So Nabi haters, step outside. Get behind that guy. Get behind that guy. Support him. Management, the Chiefs. Support that guy. Back him. At the end of the season, ufuna kambe bani la 6 or 7 players yesterday Diliza, what do you want? Because of his showing. He's showing, even though Silvio, but you look at what we have, you look at that, like a vision. You look at the tactics la implemented. You look at the style of play. This is available sometimes. This guy has a clear plan, but let's not tiny lama play. But give him time. Give him another preseason. Give him another season. Give him another preseason. Give him another season. And I like the character when he was subbed out. Akabhekanga phansi wayenza into zabo Sirino, but ithena kafika kule line washaya badge, and I was like, he knows what it means. He gets it. So those are the type of players that we need, that we want in there. And ladies and gentlemen, we're going to that final. Yes, I was one of the people that said we're not going to that final, but those players bang disappointed, and I like bang disappointed. This is what you want. Show us. This is what you can do, Menfuna. But now it will never work in a Menfuna. Hence, most of you will need to go at the end of the season. I still stand by that. And I will never change. Most of you have to go. Ashley Nyabonga. Show Nyabonga. Doba Nyabonga. Wonga ma player. Cross. Move up Davi. Thank you very much for today, Bafetu. For today, thank you. I'm giving it to you guys. It's your boy, and as simple as like the video. Please subscribe to the channel, Bafetu. Just doing this for the love of the game.